My inspiration. I'm not Noel. I'm just living my life. I think everyone is living once, everyone is just living one time, so no one knows how to live. Hello, I'm Maciej F1KU Miklas. I'm 21, 22 actually in May, and I'm rifle in OG.
Please explain your nickname.
How do I explain it?
What is your nickname? What does it mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. It was just I tried to put some random letters. So when I was playing Minecraft when I was younger, my nickname wasn't that long, so it was harder to spot on hardcore servers on the ground if I was not holding shift.
There is your reason. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in a small city called Augustów. It's northeast of Poland.
And how was your childhood?
Yeah, it was amazing.
What is the earliest memory of your childhood?
I might pick the wrong one, I don't know the orders. Yeah, for example, I remember when I plugged my fork into the electricity and I got poof.
Sorry, I need a minute.
my mom told me this story.
How didn't you die? That's my next question.
I don't know, my mom said that she comes and I'm like this without any sound like this. I'm just paralyzed.
How would you describe yourself?
I would say that I'm just positive guy and I have pretty much a lot of energy.
When did you start playing CS?
Yeah, around 2K15, let's say.
Do you remember your first pro match?
Yes, actually, I do. It was qualifications. I was just playing with random players from Polish Pro League, We just make a mix before the qualis and we played and we managed to get the HLTV game, basically. That was always the hunt for the qualis with the mixes, and yeah, we made it, and it was my first game there. And we won it, if I remember correctly. But we lost the second game. Or actually we lost, maybe? I don't maybe remember so good, but yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but you played for a Go, and now you play for OG. Do you have an obsession with the letters O and G, or it is just coincidence?
Yeah, I think it's just coincidence. I don't have an obsession with letters. I don't have also G in my nickname,
Tell me your favorite map, your least favorite map, and a map you would like to see return.
Overpass is the worst out of everything. Best, Dust. A map that we would like to see return. Cache. Easy.
How would you describe yourself as a player?
Too complicated, I think, to say it in some small words. But I don't know. I just do what I need to do.
In a clutch situation, what do you feel?
That I should win this, so it's gonna be nice if I win the round. But yeah, depends of this. I think depends of the score, depends of the situation, depends of the also moment when the situation appeared. Because for example, if I don't know, it's I'm on the opposite side of the map, right? And we were for let's say ancient, right? I'm B lobby, and they dropped the bomb in A main, and it's 1v1, and I have 1 minute. So I would probably not stress, but I would think what the guy could do, to do something else to outplay him, or maybe I just do not an outplay, but I will know where he's coming from or something like this, to just get a small edge of it. But when it's I don't know, 1v3 clutch and it becomes suddenly 1v1, yeah, sometimes you can stress a bit, the hand can shake or something like that. But it's hard to say exactly what are you thinking in the clutch. You're just playing the game.
I think you have a good clutch percentage.
Yeah, I do. But I think it's mainly just you need to be focused in the game and just try to think. I don't know, how would you play the situation as you were the guy, or just trust yourself and trust your gut instinct where you see.
So far, what was the best moment of your career?
Oh yeah, probably qualifying for the first major in Brazil.
And the worst?
Losing some of the important game, but I don't know which one. For example, I remember we lost in Abu Dhabi when we lost in quarterfinals, semifinals. This one I don't remember, but I know it was some playoffs in Abu Dhabi. But also every single major loss or something like this is also ultra painful because the major is the major.
How do you deal with adversity?
I meet up with my friends mostly. Or I'm just chilling by myself, doing nothing, basically wondering what am I doing in my life, and then next day it's always okay. You just need to sleep with it.
Are you introspective?
Yeah, I would say yes, maybe a little bit, but also not much because already it's past, So I'm not counting that I can change it, but I also will learn from it, right? I'm not gonna completely try to blur it out of my life, but also not try to think about it or try to remember those like, you know, things.
How do you tell your crush you love her?
How do I tell my crush I love her? Yeah, pretty easy. I will say I love you, baby.
Is there any moment that made you question your career?
No, I don't know. I think there was like a lot of questions, then more than one for sure. But maybe it's not about my career, but it's like maybe it's connected also with like how about my career. But for example, when I was like younger, I was never thinking that I will be like pro player. You know, I was just playing because it was my like kind of extra salary for like to go out or something with my friends. And yeah, then when I became pro, it was just I was just thinking how can I like, you know, connect it with the school mostly. But tomato.
If you didn't become a pro, what do you think you would be doing at this moment?
So I think it's too hard question because I'm that spontaneous like person, you know, and like overall I'm crazy in my head that I can switch pretty easily. And if I would find something that I would like, really fall into, like instead of CS, I think I would do this thing. You know, it's hard for me to pick something.
Who is your inspiration?
My inspiration. I not know. I'm just living my life.
Isn't there anybody that you look up to or that you see as an example?
I don't know, not really. I think everyone is living once, you know, everyone is just living one time, so no one knows how to live, so you just need to follow something you feel that is good, in my opinion. What you're gonna do is up to you, and how you're gonna feel is only how you're gonna feel, you know.
What is your zombie apocalypse plan?
100% I'm calling every single my friend, and we are taking every single car we possibly can. We put there the most food we can, and then we just need to find like some good spot that we can, you know, be good with. Like we would put some traps around it, probably like we'll do some guns and stuff like this. The biggest problem is to find like some weapons to fight them, but yeah, the rest would be pretty easy, I think.
Favorite song, favorite movie, and favorite show?
Not I don't have favorite song because I change my like music, you know, like every single day I can listen to, I don't know, Rihanna, then second day I can listen to some Rammstein, for example, or like some heavy things. So I don't have my favorite personal song. The favorite film, 100% every single part of American Pie. And show, I don't know what shows.
What is your goal at OG?
My goal at OG, I don't know, to win tournaments, but we didn't succeed yet so far, unfortunately.
Do you realize that you are the longest team member out of any team at OG?
Now I do. I thought I'm just the longest in the, you know, the OG roster, like CS roster, but I didn't know that it's like the whole org. Really nice.
What is your goal in life?
To be happy, married, and that's all.
1 year from now, where do you want to be?
Probably on stage on some like tier 1 tournament.
We're done?
Yeah.
Right.
I like that in one question, when I was like answering, I look at him in the headset and he's like rethinking his whole life. Or, like,
He was talking about it was the
about the inspiration.
yeah.